Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into the Performance Lab. Don't forget to subscribe below to the right for updates to new videos and a huge announcement coming up. Enjoy!
Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here from the Performance Lab of California, and we'll do another breakdown for you today on the long jump. I know we've done long jumps in the past, but really I want to go into some specific biomechanics that we're seeing within the long jump that I think can apply to really anybody. And we're going to use, I went through this whole, this is with the past Olympics, and they were all the different competitors. And I really thought that Massos' overall technique was the best. And I want to kind of go into why that is. And one of the things I want to stand out, or I want to say before we get too much into it, is one of the great things that all sprinters do, as well as just power athletes, maybe a good way to put it, is getting such a good knee drive and such good leg pull as they're sprinting, right? So see, when getting ready, and usually with long jump, when we do these breakdowns, we see that guys are able to do this pretty good, pretty naturally, getting that knee up, being able to pull, generate force as they're getting ready to approach the actual long jump. Now, what's important here is this step before, right? So you can see how he's loading. Now it's all speed. Now he knows that this one's going to be the step right before. So now he's going to sit down a little bit more, sit back a little bit more, keep the spine neutral though, right? Just a little bit more knee bend. Okay, and this allows him to really get that leg out in front, and also really allows his spine to start to lean back. And so you can see what's amazing with these long jumpers is such a great ability to be able to maintain a pretty straight position within the leg, be able to lean back there within the spine, and then from there, really being able to allow themselves to take a lot of force within those knees and then push straight up. And then when you're pushing up, now when you're in the air, continuing to lean back, continuing to get those hips through. A lot of times we see is that there's a hard time getting those hips all the way through. See how well he's able to pull back that spine to make it so he has plenty of room to drive those hips all the way through the actual movement, and that makes it so he's able to really get a lot of air time there. And then when he's in the air, he doesn't immediately go to any type of position that is stagnant, right? He's continuing to move while in the air, right? See how he hits another cycle in there with his legs, and then from there, being able to fully extend out the legs, really be able to extend the knees is really the big thing, and then be able to bend there in the spine. I would say it would probably be a little bit better if you do that a little bit later, right? So you could probably get another cycle in here with the legs before he went to extend, because you can see he goes and tucks. But if he would have been able to go and tuck a little bit earlier, then he would have been able to, maybe get just a tad bit further. But either way, an excellent jump. And really notice, as you're building, right, you want to be able to use this step, this counter step right before, to be able to really sit back and create that load that's going to then transfer into this next step, right? So see that load bend here, full extension within that leg, and that's where he gets all that power to be able to jump up. Okay, so I just wanted to be able to give you guys a bit of a rundown there of what it looks like to really do a proper long jump, right? The proper biomechanics of a long jump, really working on being able to get that leg out in front here, and then work on being able to get full extension with that leg going almost straight up. And that's what happens, is that because that leg is so far out in front, now you allow yourself to be able to get a little bit more vertical with that push off. You just want to make sure that when you're pressing off in a place where your foot's pretty much right underneath the hips. You don't want to let those hips go too far in front of you. The same thing with sprinting, or else then you end up getting more of a horizontal movement where right here they really want to be getting mostly vertical. All right? Let me know if you guys have any questions, and if you guys want to get your breakdown done too of the long jump. We're doing really breakdowns for any type of sport, just being able to really assess it from a biomechanical standpoint, give you exercises, give you drills, and make it so you have a clear understanding of what it is specifically that you need to work on. I think is going to really be able to help athletes all around the world. So if you're interested in just getting a breakdown, we have a link below. You can go ahead and click that, and if you have any questions about what we do within the breakdowns, you can shoot me an email, info@yourperformancelab.com, or Morey, Morey, @yourperformancelab.com. We'll break it down for you. We'll answer any questions you might have. And hey guys, as always, thanks for watching these videos, and we'll talk to you soon. So much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you did, you can subscribe down below, and that way you can get updates on any of the new videos that we get. Also, if you want to, you can check out some of our other breakdowns for speed and throwing. We have exercises, also jumping mechanics videos, a lot of great stuff within our channel. Hope you enjoy.